Hello, everybody. This is Stephen Tyrone Company reporting to you from my TBC Live broadcast on a wonderful, wonderful Father's Day. Now, I don't know whether Father's Day is celebrated all over the world, but I just say to all fathers out there, Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. In case you all know, I am a father, and I tell you, I love my Miss Merlene. My Merlene is just the greatest ever, folks. you know, we talked early this morning, and you seen all this great food, the brunch she prepared for me, and everything, the cakes. And it's just the beginning, folks. I tell you, this family that I have is the most wonderful family of all. I'm telling you. Thank you, dear, so much for all you've done already for me on Father's Day. I'd like to thank those out there, like our two little ones, Kayla and Caitlin, who are probably watching me from the state of California on the West Coast, along with all the rest of my wonderful friends and family that I love so much as well. Okay, folks. Now I'm gonna now I know that we have some people in our chat area, because I know I saw you, dear. I saw you in the chat area. Um, okay, I see people from the Philippines and all over the place, all over the world. People from the Bangladesh community. Thank you so much for all the people that's here. I really appreciate it. Okay, thank you so much for joining me on a great here in the United States we call Father's Day, because we had Mother's Day last month, and we gave congratulations to all the great mothers around the United States and around the world. We couldn't do anything. Let me just point this out before I get started. The fathers in this world cannot do anything without these mothers. Okay, without women, great fine women around the world, us men could not be who we are. A lot of men don't want to admit that, but that is the truth. That's sometimes it's good to acknowledge the truth. Okay, now, all right, let's get going. All right, now let's go to our blog right here. All right, and this is not the blog you're gonna see first. It's just showing the YouTube page. I got the blog up, folks. Oh, I'm sorry. There he is. All right, folks. The first one here, of course, is mine. Thank you. And y'all this is gonna probably blow a lot of people away when they see this figure. Um, I knew the figure all along, but admin put it out there. Admin said, "Do you realize you get paid about $90,000 in TBC each time you do a broadcast?" Well, folks, you get. I went over some things like that, and I went over my broadcast under broadcast rewards, and I showed you that I've never ever had. I've all of had them, every one of them approved, all 440. And by the way, this is my 441st broadcast. Now, when I added just 440 with the $90,000, it was actually 39,600,000 in TBC, folks. That's what I've earned doing broadcasts in TBC. Now, that's just a portion of what my wallet is worth, of course. I'm not going to get into those figures because it's a lot. My wife, she has a lot in hers. My family has a lot in theirs. Other people on my team, because I showed them exactly how to acquire it. But, I'm going to just point this out. I'm not talking so much about this in my broadcast about money and about those type of things. But it's just that, admin put it there for the world to see. Okay? And maybe that would encourage some people to do more broadcasters out there, like some of our people that's in a Bitcoin contest. While you're earning passive residual income, you also could be earning more in TBC as well if you just be a broadcast. Okay? All right. Now, there is something that I'm going to start utilizing more myself, because I got a little lazy myself. And I'm going to show you what that is in just a minute. Okay? Y'all know what it is, but you'll know what it is when you see it. But thank you again, admin, for recognizing my 440 live broadcast on the blog. This says help TBC leaders to help you, and this is our Christina Tangway. Looks like her 41st broadcast. Only 3 steps to change your life, I imagine, or change what she did an excellent job in her broadcast yesterday, folks. So we congratulate her for appearing more on the blog, and admins starting to recognize her more because she's actually getting it done out there, all from all over the world. Okay, congratulations, Christina Tangway, out of Vancouver, Canada. And are you doing your part to grow TBC, grow the TBC community? And this is what you saw him yesterday, and this was Mr. Mizanor of the Bangladesh community. He's actually the Send Button host. He does the Send Button every Monday. When we have everyone start doing their Send Button. Okay. And speaking of that, I'm on that subject. I mentioned yesterday that I will not be present during the broadcast meeting due to taking my mom to a doctor's appointment. So I won't be there. But however, MB Derek will run and be the host of the broadcast meeting, and TBC admin will be there in the chat area to give us some guidance. Okay. So make sure that you're there, because admin will 9 times out of 10 will be there. All right. And MB is quite capable of running that. Okay. I didn't want to spring it on him, but he was so nice in doing it for me, and I appreciate that, because otherwise, if he didn't do it, I probably would have to cancel it for this coming Monday, and I really didn't want to do that. So MB Derek will be the host of the broadcast, and he will provide his Zoom video link for the world, all the broadcasters. Okay. All right. All right. Now, this is a huge one right here, folks. This is big time. This is one of our leaders here, Augustus Daniel of Ghana. He's the leader in that area in TBC. He said, don't miss the cash flow conference in Ghana on June 30th. Okay. The TBC cash flow conference will be headed up by Augusta Daniel. Okay. It says that we're going to have 2 meetings, 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. Okay, it talks about where it's located in the area, in this area right here. It says agenda, understanding TBC and the need for TBC and how it will eradicate poverty globally. So you're going to learn something here, not just about how you earn in TBC, but also exactly how to go about us getting rid of poverty worldwide. It says 100% success rate on how to benefit in TBC to improve your financial status. And it has a number here too as well. This is excellent. Excellent. Absolutely excellent. Okay. I wish I was there. I wish I could be there with them, but that's okay. That's okay. I hope they offer some video. Somebody if they're capable, if they have that technology there, they have some video that they can at least record some things that's going on there. Okay, similar how what Noli did during the and what some other people around the country did during the 3rd anniversary we had back in March. And that was a great thing that Noli in the Philippines did in the country of the Philippines, and also what they did in Cameroon in Cameroon, which is Derek's country in Africa. They did a wonderful big shebang about that during that time too, back in March. But this right here is a TBC cash flow conference, and I think they did a great job getting this all organized. So that's a great thing. Great thing. People doing some fine things around the world in TBC, folks. And that was all. But what I want to do here, since I will not be here, I want to go ahead and start giving some congratulations today. And I went to this. Let me let me log out and log back in. Let me actually just log back, log out here and log back in. Okay. I had already looked at it, but I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna show you all right now in case those haven't seen it. It looks like with only 4 hours and 48 minutes left, it looks like we can call it pretty much done with Ace Fletcher of the Philippines once again for his fourth or fifth time winning first place. He's always usually in the top three, but he's in first place with 94 paid active signups for the week. That I'm sure that puts him way over $5,000 per month in passive residual income, folks. Mr. Victor, who's also have won quite a few times, is in second place with 84, and the last name of Francis here is got 30 signs up, which is also excellent. All these people got double-digit signups are wonderful. Look, doing a wonderful job. Mary Lou Brown, which is another one of the leaders in they do broadcast. Matter of fact, that is a broadcast in the Philippines. She signed up 10, which is also excellent. There's Mr. Mb Derek Cameron 8, and so. But you know one thing, folks. Like I said before, when I go to this, let me see where it goes down. Let me see page 4. Like this page 4 right here. You notice that everyone on this page got 2 signups. But you know what's interesting about those 2 signups, folks? Those 2 signups are paying 8 grains of gold, which equals about $22, $23 per month. Okay? And guess what else is going on? That means that every time they pay their 8 grains, this person and all these people are getting 4 grains of gold, which is about $11 or $12 from each. So they're making $22 to $24 each month total off these 2 people of the 2 signups. And the more people they bring in, that multiplies and multiplies, just like you see our people on the first page here. You know, Ace has a great, I don't want to call it a secret, but he has a method that's really working in building our community. And I like to congratulate Mr. Ace Fletcher. I don't know him per se. He's not even a Facebook friend of mine, but I would love to have an opportunity to talk with him. He's a young, you've seen him, if y'all seen him on the I know a lot of y'all know what he looks like because he appears almost weekly on the panel of the English speaking Sinbad meeting held by Mb Derek, and admin is also there in the chat at that one every week. Admin is paying this passive residual income within a 24-hour period, folks. Now, folks, I don't know if you know it, but you know, I don't know if y'all know what $5,000 is like in pesos, and I'm gonna show y'all something here. I'm gonna show y'all something here. And this is just talking about Bitcoin right now, but I'm going to change something right here. I'm going to put, let's go to Philippine. Let me go down here. Here, I just passed it. Philippine peso. And let's just put $5,000 in US dollars. And it's going to shock a lot of you. I've already done this, so I'm going to let you know right now what it's going to look like, what $5,000 look like in Filipino pesos for this young man. And he get this every single month. All right, folks, here we go. It's going to shock you, this big figure. Now, I know for all the Filipino people that's in our chat, like Cleopatra and my wife and Marlene, and a few other people that's here, that's from Philippines. This is not going to maybe shock them as much as it may shock some other people that's in this chat area that may see this. But I want to tell you exactly what this is going to look like. as far as US dollars. Okay, so look what that is, folks. I'm going to open it up so y'all can see it. That's 200. That's 2,000. That's 2,066. That's 277,477.72 pesos that he's making month after month after month, providing all his active signups are paying their 8 grains of gold per month. Now, one would probably say, well, how do they know whether that person is going to pay theirs or not? Well, I'm going to show you something. Let me go back to that page for a minute. Your job as a positive influencer is to make sure that your first 2 signups are making sure that they are paying theirs monthly. Now, they're probably the first 2 signups will probably say, well, how would I be able to afford that? Well, guess what this person's job is to do? Like this person right here from the Philippines. Their job is to show them how that's done. And how is it done is educating those 2 people to get 2 each. That's the rapid reward system, right? Right, folks? To get their 2 each, right? And when they get their 2 each, the same thing is going to happen to these 2. They're going to get paid 4 grains of gold on each person that they actually come up. Each person. Okay? See, the whole objective of this is educating your signups. And I guess this is what it could be. This live broadcast could be about educating your signups. Just don't sign them up and they pay it and let it go and say, okay, you're good now. And also, when you're educating them, let them know if they want to be a millionaire or billionaire in TBC, they need to purchase at least 40 grains of gold. Okay? Because isn't one TBC coin, when you get that 40 grains of gold, you're awarded one TBC coin. So what is that? One TBC coin is averaging between $8.9 million per coin. Now, folks, I'm going to say again, it is vital to educate your signups. Just don't sign a lot of people and they paying, okay? Because if you don't educate and show them how to make passive residual income, because see what happens when these 2 people pay theirs, then this person that signed these 2 up is going to get 4 each, as I stated before. Well, when they go out and actually recruit or sign up 2 paid signups each, the same thing is going to happen to these 2. That 2. You see? But overachievers, as I say, as overachievers is our brother Ace Fletcher, Mr. Victor, and I believe that's, I don't know if it's a female or a male, but I just say this person by the name of Francis. These people are the winners of this week if it just stays like it is, which is very likely, with only 4 hours and some left. And that's probably even less than that now because the clock is getting less and less since I've been here. So I want to congratulate Mr. Ace Fletcher ahead of time, since there's a possibility I may not be. I try my best at the doctor's office while we're waiting in the lobby well, no, let me see. No, I probably won't be able to. I may not be I may actually be back there with a doctor with my mother, discussing some things with the doctor and things of that sort. So I may not be able to be at the send button meeting. If I'm able to be there on my phone, on my smartphone, I can watch it. Okay, I just can't watch it. I just can't be at multiple send. I go back later when I get home and listen to and get the keywords and things that sort of the send button meetings. Okay. Now I'm gonna point out, speaking of send button meetings, folks, you know we have quite a few. That's okay. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, this one says this one coming. No, I would say 10. This one is coming soon. So we have 10 send button meetings, if providing that all their networks work correctly. Sometimes some of the countries have a little problem with their bandwidth and their network, and that's quite natural. Okay, but anyway, excuse me. Send button. But 30 minutes before this is the broadcast meeting that MB Derek will be doing it. I will not be doing it tomorrow. Okay. So, folks, the subject of this broadcast is educating your active signups. Because when you educate them, they go out and do the same thing that ACE do. See, if ACE, obviously something is good is happening for him. Because if ACE keeps signing up people, you know, they're not. What I'm gonna put it to you like this, and let's look at a terrible bad scenario. Let's say ACE signed up all these people, hundreds of signups. He signed up maybe 500 people by now in businesses, right, in the Philippines, right? And then the next month come, none of them pay their 8 grains of gold for their Crinkle Cash back office to stay active. So you're just not paying it for nothing. You're paying it for your Crinkle Cash back off to stay active, which is vital for to be a true TBCN. Okay? I'm sure he's educating them this. Okay? And that's why he's getting paid what? 260,477.72 Philippine pesos per month. Now, this is just at 5,000. He's probably a little over 5,000. I know he's at 5,000 because he was at 4,000 about maybe 2 to 3 weeks ago. So he may be at 6,000 now. But admin knows where he is. Trust me, admin knows where he is. Because admin is paying. TBC admin knows what everybody is in terms of their signups, and because admin is paying them passive residual income. Mr. Victor is up there too. He should be at around 3 to 4,000 a month. So I just was showing you. See, I don't know everybody's currency name in their country, but I know because of my lovely sweetheart Merlene, I know the fiat currency, legal fiat currency in her native country, which is the Philippines. That's a lot of pesos, folks. I'm gonna tell you, that's a lot. To make 5,000. See, 5,000 a month is really not bad for a person in the United States, but it is remarkable in another country. Okay, folks. So I was just showing you as a surprise for those that don't know it, how many pesos that Mr. Ace is making at this point. I know it's 5,000. Ain't no doubt in my mind. I'm sure it's probably over this. Okay. All right, folks. So, like I said before, let us make sure that as we bring these active signups in, that we're educating them. That is so vital in us growing as a community. Okay. All right. All right. Let me come out of this. Just say a last few words, folks. This screen share. Let me see. Look at my chat area. Oh, okay. Christina just told me, said that is a guy, Stephen. His name is Francis, a French name for his first name, and he has his picture right under where you can you are reading now. Oh, he does? Okay, let me go back a minute. Let me see can I find that? Oh, let me go back. Thank you, Christina. Let me look at that a minute. Let me go back and screen share again. Hold on just a minute. Let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at that for a minute. Hold on, wait a minute. It did for some reason it didn't. Oh, let me try that again. All right, let's try that again. I hit view image. Oh, okay, okay. I see his picture. This is the person that is in third place that should be showing up. Hopefully his internet is working because they have to be present during the send button meetings to collect their Bitcoin, folks, for the winners. But just because they're winners, they're actually getting this past residual income on a monthly basis. Thank you so much, Christina, for that information. Okay? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You see how helpful people are in our chat, you know? Oh, let's click on Mr. Ace. This is Ace. See, young fella in the Philippines, young fella. But this guy is now wealthy in the Philippines. Okay, okay. He's building wealth for him and his family. I just hope that I hope and pray that he's doing some of the things that Merlin and I are doing in the Philippines, is feeding the hungry, because there's a lot of hungry people in the Philippines, folks. Merlin can actually tell you that. A lot of hungry people in the Philippines. And Mr. Victor's picture, yep, very familiar face. Seen him on the in the send button meetings. The first two, Victor and Ace, I've seen both of them. We all have seen them in the English speaking send button meetings practically almost every week. Almost every week. Okay. All right. Okay, folks. Thank you. Thank you, Christine. I appreciate that. I'm learning how to maneuver around this section right here more than I used to. Okay. Thank you so much. You see how I can learn something too. You see that? I just didn't bother about clicking on that profile image. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, now, so let's come out of this again. All right. Okay, folks. That's right. Christina said you would send them in a send button meeting because they had to be there in order to collect their Bitcoin from MBay, who will make an admin is going to be there in MBay's chat. You all can't see MBay's chat, but admin is there in his chat every Monday. Okay. All right. Now, folks, last time I'm going to say this. Did you hear me saying this? The broadcast meeting tomorrow will be run by MB Derek, not me, because I will not be there. I plan to be there the next Monday. Okay. I asked him to do that for me. He rightfully opened his arms and said yes. And so he will provide the Zoom video call link in the broadcast chat area, and you have to reach out to him if he doesn't provide it for some reason in a timely fashion, which I don't see him not doing. Hopefully here his network is running good, his computer is running good, that everything could run smoothly. I have really very good internet here. We have excellent internet here in the United States, as you know, and it's just getting better in terms of that technology. But not all countries have that, because y'all may have seen some of the send button meetings not coming through so clearly, or people are coming in later because having problems either with their computer or with their bandwidth they have in their area. Okay, technology is not the same as y'all know it all around the world. Okay, but we all trying to get it there. See, one thing I like about, I'm gonna say this last word about TBC, and that is the one thing that's so great about the Billion Coin, folks, is that as we help people get out of poverty, as these people are getting jobs off of the money that's in our wallets, and we're creating jobs for them, right? This is back once we got a billion people, of course. Well, guess what's going to happen? The technology the great thing about technology is steadily evolves. So they're going to be set. You see? Because they're going to have the financial means. Because we got to work on building the infrastructure. Folks, we're going to be, I can see us being a private society where we're creating things of our own. Because see, we have a lot of great engineers, great people, IT people that works right now. That's in TBC. That's their jobs. All walks of life doing all type of things, and we can provide jobs in the medical field. See what I'm saying? My wonderful wife Merlene, she hires people at her she's an administrator. She's one of the top administrators of the hospital she works at. Can you see her hiring some people that may be in poverty, you know, here in the United States? Because we got some people in poverty in the United States, folks, believe it or not. We do. We shouldn't, but I won't get on that talking about the elite because you know what they're doing all over the world. But I can just assure you, when we get to 1 billion members, folks, it's going to be a great affair to reach out and just have the financial means to provide all type of jobs for people in poverty, thus eradicating poverty over a gradual period of time. That's what's going to happen. I see it. I don't know if nobody can see that. That's why we are trying to build so fast. That's why admin want us to systematically get this thing done. Hopefully by our um, fourth anniversary, March of 2020. That's when admin really want us to get there. And systematically, y'all have seen that on the months and what's supposed to be achieved during those months. Y'all have seen that in the blog. Okay, folks, I'm pretty much done. Thank you, Marlene, dear, for all you've done for me Father's Day already. I know that is more to come, folks. I'm hoping I hear from other family members today. I'm sure I will. All I can say, I've already heard from my 2 adult kids already. I tell you, I have a wonderful family, folks. That's all I can say. Thank you all for being here on this Father's Day. She asked me, was I going to still do a broadcast on Father's Day? I said, sure, I'm going to go ahead and do it on Father's Day. I want to wish all the fathers out there a happy Father's Day from the United States and all over the world. Even if you don't celebrate Father's Day, happy Father's Day coming from a person from the U.S. I want to thank Kayla and Caitlin that I know you're watching along with my wonderful family members and friends from California, because I know it's about 20 of y'all that's over there. I can call them by name, but of course y'all wouldn't know them, but they mean the world to me. And all I can say to you, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much. I'd like to thank everyone in the live chat that's actually came to my broadcast today, folks. And make sure you support all the Send Button hosts tomorrow. And please support get the word out to other broadcasts. Support MBay, because MBay actually, as y'all know, kind of co-hosts with me when I do my broadcast meeting. Okay, and if MBay, Christina or someone here that I know is a broadcaster that always come, remind MBay to push the record button, because sometimes you do launch Zoom, you forget, you started talking and getting excited, talking to people and getting them acclimated on things. You forget to hit the record button. So I always hit that record button every time myself. Okay. So please remember to hit that record button, folks. Okay. Because it will not record like YouTube records automatically, but not a Zoom. Zoom video does not work that way. You have to push the record button down the bottom. So please remind, if MBay hasn't done it, someone that's a broadcaster, please remind MBay to press record, so those broadcasters that's not there, that can't come because they're on their jobs, they come back and want to watch it, they can learn something and can actually see what admin has put in the chat and things that people have said. Okay. All right, folks, that's it. That's it. Let me just go through here. If anybody got any questions. Everybody just talking about Happy Father's Day and things of that sort. Okay, thank you all from all over the world, all TBCNs. Thank you for joining me today. It's a pleasure to have all of you here today. And let's keep let's do what God wants us to do. Keep the love alive around the world. Keep loving people. Be good to people. Keep the negativism out of your life, out of TBC, and let's do what God says. Let's do what's in the Holy Bible and do what He says. With that said, peace, everybody, and happy Father's Day.